Hello, my name is Cuzdriorean, and I'm presenting my paper entitled Risk Management Implementation in Romania SMEs, the current state. The overview of the paper is the following: introduction, motivation and scope of the study, state-of-the-art methodology, findings and discussion, conclusion, limitation of the study and scope for future research. In terms of area of interest, my research is interdisciplinary, comprising areas as accounting and management, with a focus on risk assessment within SMEs. My study is assessing the current state of risk management implementation in Romanian SMEs, and I was motivated to conduct such an empirical study by the fact that there is insufficient data regarding the development of risk management in Romanian SMEs. Second, risk management topic of research seems not to be specifically studied and understood for Romanian SMEs. That is why grasping new future research opportunities in this field is more than welcome. Finally, I was interested to assess the state of risk management in Romanian SMEs, since those small and medium companies are the backbone of Romanian economics and growth. The relevance of my study is both international and national. According to OECD, SMEs employ around 60 to 70% of workers in most countries, being an important source of economic activity, offering greater economic inclusiveness by promoting participation of women as entrepreneurs and in the workforce. Among all risks assessed in contemporary international research, risk management gains significant attention in developed countries, being related merely by large companies while SMEs were left aside, according to Rosmati et al. In 2015 and Tolova et al. In 2016. In recent years, risk management function moved from peripheral areas of organization to the corporate levels. Given the rise of business complexity, risk exposure has also grown. Kim and Vonortas assess that risk management for SMEs should not be treated as the risk management for large companies, the latter being the focus of the large majority of empirical studies. So, the importance given to risk management should not decrease with the size of the company, being a tool of high necessity in every organization. My study comprised a descriptive survey in terms of research design using a digital questionnaire via Monkey Survey internet platform. My participants were Romanian SMEs from a single country, Cluj. Now, some details about my sample. It was a randomized sample of SMEs from Cluj County, Romania. 100 SMEs were chosen randomly. Period of submission comprised 2 consecutive years, 2019 and 2020. Financial SMEs and the one who did not respond for both years were excluded. The final sample consisted in 29 SMEs with complete answers in both years of research. The average age of our respondents was 38 years. 48% of the SMEs were finance sought external sources. The large majority of the SMEs surveyed appreciated their awareness regarding risk management as being high, appreciated independently from implementing it. The large majority did not implement risk management in their organizations. Less than 9% implemented a form of risk management in their organization based on the previous experience among reasons declared. The survey included 5 close-ended questions regarding the risk management process, where the respondents were asked to answer with yes or not, or just chosen the answer more suitable for their case. 6 Likert scale assessments regarding the future changes in risk management process and general perceptions regarding risk management implementation. And finally, one open-ended question assessing the determining factors causing the lack of implementation of risk management in their SMEs. In terms of findings, the results for the first closed-ended question are presented on the slide. The first question was, did your organization develop procedures for risk categories, risk criteria, key objectives to risk treatment plan, the seventh one? As it can easily be noted, the large majority of the respondents declared that they developed procedures for major risks followed by risk treatment plan. Also, they developed procedures for identifying risk categories. The second closed-ended question was, who is responsible with the organization of risk management in your organization? The large majority of the respondents asserted that nobody is responsible in their organization with the risk management, followed by answers relating the CFO or finance department of the risk management responsibility. The third question was, which categories of risk presented below are covered under the company's risk management system? As can be noticed, financial reporting risk and legal and compliance risk are the main risks covered under company's management system. The fourth question was, how you document risk management process in your organization? As can be noticed from the summarized results, 58% of the respondents declared that no written documents are used for the purpose, followed by handbook of the organization. The fifth question was, how do you identify risk in your organization? 37% of the respondents asserted that the survey is used in this regard, followed by process analysis and brainstorming. The survey comprised also 6 Likert assessments regarding the future changes in risk management process and general perceptions regarding risk management and one open-ended question. The main conclusion here is related to the fact that the large majority of respondents find risk management as being important for their organizations, seems to appreciate the benefits of such demarche, but did not implement it due to the lack of financial resources. Conclusions. The large majority of Romanian SMEs lack resources, tools, and knowledge to implementation risk management. At international level, similar conclusions were suggested by Cuzdriorean in 2016. Some of the SMEs from Romania do consider as having a high importance the implementation of risk management in their strategies, but invoked the scarce resources for not implementing it so far. Potential bias, social desirability bias can explain part of those results. Romanian SMEs deals with important difficulties in their attempt to manage risk. Similarly to the results documented by Pereira et al. In 2015, Romanian SMEs cannot afford to implement the risk management tools largely used by big companies, since those are either too expensive or too complex. In this respect, Romanian SMEs can be considered vulnerable, especially in periods of financial crisis or sanitary crisis as COVID-19 period. Even so, Romanian SMEs are not close in adopting a proactive risk management view, despite its critical importance for their sustainability. The large majority of the respondents do not develop so far written procedures for risk management function. Using experts for risk management function is merely a rare situation. Instead, the CFO or the finance department deal with part of the risk. Main risks covered by risk management function in Romanian SMEs were identified as legal and compliance risks and financial reporting risks. Limitation and scope for future research. The main limitation of my study was related to the small sample, due to many unanswered questions and the fact that the survey was conducted 2 consecutive years to the same respondents. Many did not answer the second year, 2020, so they were excluded from the final sample. A second but important limitation can be the social desirability bias, and in some of the answer, the central tendency bias. In the future, I plan to enlarge the sample to more than one country. Thank you for your attention.